Hello. What's up, nerd? Same over in Canada. Yeah, it's so hot. It's 38 degrees Celsius. Sadly, I do not have a cooling system of any kind. No air conditioning, nothing. I do have a fan running in the background. It's like 3 meters away from me, so if that's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it off, but it does help a little bit, I guess. Alright, let's dive into this new game. The game is called The First Tree. So people voted for this game in my Discord, which is epic, by the way. I love that. And yeah, we're gonna play it. Let's see what it's about. We press enter. Alright, let's first look in the options, I guess. I have never looked at this game. Let's keep it on this, I guess. Camera sensitivity, we might adapt that later, but we'll see. And in New York, really? Wait, how do you know what it is in Canada and in New York? Just by coincidence, or? I cannot hear the fan. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you. There might be a lot of delay, by the way. I hope it's better than last time, but I can't be sure. Fox. That's me, I guess. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Ooh, it's a storytelling game.
I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
A weather app told you. Ah.
You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay.
Ooh, I can walk.
What else is on your mind?
Ooh.
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking
A lot of talking in this game, damn.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Is this gonna keep going? No, it's not. Okay, good. I say it's a lot of text just to be saying. Alright, so I don't know what the goal is, to be fully honest. 1, 2. Oh, there's a double jump? I love that. I love a good double jump. What was that? Oh, it's the 1, 2 again. This game looks so good. Yeah, it is quite stunning. Not amazing graphics, but still, it looks incredible. Alright, so I do think I'm going the right way since I got the prompt to jump over it. Dude, that double jump is powerful. Like, this is good. It looks good. Oh, what's this? Oh, no.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
This game is about a dream. Oh, man. First death of the stream. Damn.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Oh. Okay. Something ancient. The first tree. Now it starts raining. Maybe I should walk around a little bit more.
Searching for any sign of her cubs. points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was
Oh.
as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Okay. So I'm going for these little lights, I guess. Bird. I can't see the bird, but I see the shadow. It is quite loud. Should I turn it down a little bit? Because I can't. Well, if it is too loud, I'll turn it down in the settings. Let me know. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit for you guys at a time. Making spaghetti. Nice. What kind of spaghetti? Well, normal spaghetti, I guess, but with what in it? Spaghetti. They must have had so many freestylers play piano for this. With the violin as well. This is gonna be a death, isn't it? It's not. Oh, it's gonna be a dig.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Okay. Sour cream and garlic. That's good. Because I don't like tomatoes. And tomato sauce either. Do not like it. Right, let's get up here. Oh, oh. The light. What is that? Those are lights, I hope. Let's go take a little look. It does look stunning, this game. Another digger.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was
Wait.
wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He
Am
carved
I-
a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
So we dug up a tray or a tank, a wooden tank, and there seems to be a big tank over here. So is there a big train somewhere? Oh, there's a light up there as well. That's so cool. Can we get in it? We cannot. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, we need to try and get up there. Oh, I think the light is reflecting off the fox onto the snow. It's kind of odd, but duck. Big duck. There a big duck somewhere on wheels? Maybe it's not every toy. This looks sick though. Those ice mountains. Damn. Camera feels a bit shaky even though I'm going straight solidly. Seems to still be a little bit shaky. Damn. Just jump down, no consequences. So many birds over there. Might be a reason why there's birds over there and not over here. I wonder when I will notice that the music is looping, because I haven't noticed it so far. I'm guessing they have quite a few music tracks. Ooh, bus. Anything behind the bus? Doesn't look like it. Anything? Oh, on top of the bus? No. Okay. Just a bus. Maybe I'll find a bus somewhere in terms of a wooden toy. Maybe this is it. Probably. Kinda close.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home.
Bunnies.
I imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies.
Yeah, the music is great.
That idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Let's see what this is. Seems like a kind of a hideout. Oh, it is. Oh. There's a human there. Oh, bunny. Can I catch the bunny? Catch the bunny. I should have caught it there. Parrot today. Okay. Truck. Wonder how many stars I will need. gorgeous. That's what this game is. Absolutely gorgeous. Can I jump? Cannot jump. I'm not allowed to go up here, I guess. Then we will walk around. See if we can't get up over here. Like that. The spaghetti tastes like pasta. I mean, most spaghetti tastes like pasta, right? At least that's my take on it. Or is it because of the garlic and what else was it? Garlic and sour cream, I think. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Have I seen that? Have I been there? I don't think I've been there. I think I must have skipped this. I think I saw something here. Or were those the bushes? Those might have been the bushes, actually. No, it wasn't. What is this? A box. Okay. So this seems more like a storytelling exploring game. And it's lovely so far, but the story hasn't really dragged me in. The music is really quite nice. And while the exploring hasn't been that interesting so far, I mean, the tank was quite good. Like finding the little tank and then behind it is the big tank. That's quite good. I enjoyed that. Maybe I should stay on the path more, but it's an exploring game. And there's a star there. I'm already on my way. Do you prefer Mexican or Italian food? Ooh. So I'm really bad with spicy food. I guess I would have to say Mexican. Just because I dislike tomatoes so much and tomato sauce and stuff. There's a slide. That's epic. So yeah, I'd have to say Mexican. But that's mostly because I really dislike tomatoes. I hope I can go down this slide. Go down. Not really. It's too bad. Would have been fun. Alright, there's something to dig up over here. Oh, this is near all the birds, isn't it? Yeah, the best kind of pasta is the one with the sour cream and garlic, I guess, because I really dislike the tomatoes. Another person who likes Mexican food. Yeah.
I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade.
It's a boat.
You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distract me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me,
Not just kids. I want to fly too.
Boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
I mean, that's not the worst kind of bullying. It's still bullying, but is there a train somewhere around here? That's the thing I wonder. I want to see a train. Big one, I mean. 'Cause I found the little one. I think there was a light somewhere up here. There we go. The picking up of the lights is really satisfying with the sound they have for it. Oh, no. That's not a train. It's another car. Try to whip my camera there. That's not really doable with this smooth camera thing. It is a gorgeous game. Ooh, whoops. Oh. I guess that I'm loading a new map? Oh, I am. Okay, this is cool. That's sick. It looks so different now. Let's see, what's this? Still only one of 3 children found, by the way.
Years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in 2 places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
I was not paying attention at the beginning of the game, so I missed what the game was called. Of the stream, I mean. The game is called The First Tree. The First Tree.
Another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back
Purple
of
one
the
there.
purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Oh shoot. Didn't expect that. Somebody missing or something. I mean, when I looked at that board. So if you pick up a purple one, is it the first jump? Yeah, you get like a little boost. That's good to know. Look, there seems to be someone missing or something. Search area near the Otter Lake. Police station is over there. I'm guessing this man went missing. Chief? So-called chief. You and Vio are my favorite streamers. Thank you very much. We're planning on streaming something together again, but the timing's hard of it, you know? Oh. Gonna have to get it, aren't I? Yeah, I need that one. Yeah, Vio is great. She is great. I appreciate her a lot. I was close. Should jump later. Jeez. Oh, what's that? That looks sick. Big waterfall. I go down here, I guess, but let's just try and get up here first. There we go. Figured there'd be something here. Don't know why I'm collecting these lights though. Don't know what I can do with them. Right, down we go. So many jumping things now. Luckily they don't disappear after usage. It feels so good to grab those things. It's so satisfying. Like just the sound of it. Oof, oh, that sounds like impact. Damn. Oh, I need to walk on this. I think I did that wrong. Do I go somewhere from there? Curious. Just take it down with me. What if I get two? Well, what if I get three? Oh, there's one hidden underneath there. I didn't even see that. And let's see, can I walk on this? Maybe if I'm lucky and I bug it out, but oh. No, let's not. The purple still seems to be there though.
My friend would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was, and I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers.
I did it with two
I had to climb over.
instead of three.
That was my only goal for a long time.
Yeah. I guess I should have gotten the one on the rock first. And then the rest. But oh well. It worked.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it.
Is that a
Spite inside me
wolf?
created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me.
Oof, that's very bright.
Do that.
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely
Hey there. How you doing, Vaya?
Destination is all that matters.
You doing okay? Doing good?
Then why
I just read that you were fighting Facebook.
seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Maybe I'm your dad. It's just all empty plains. Double jump. Double jump feels so good. I'm guessing that's like a thing that boosts me up. Geyser. Hot air and all that. Or water, I guess. Oh. Alright, new area, I guess. Deleting the past. Why? Don't delete the past. Alright, let's go. So satisfying to pick those little light blobs up. So satisfying. Just a random mattress, you know. I think it's good to learn from the past and then move on. Yeah, that's very true. Very true, nerd. Very true. Deleting can be moving on. That's true. Or hiding it. Hiding it. What are you hiding? Everything, I guess. Since you're deleting every message. New music. I've not heard this before. Oh, I need to like catch it when it goes down? Oh, and that's a one of three. There's three of these. I guess you're right. But wouldn't it be nice to have some memories, good or bad? Yeah, that's true. I guess if someone passes away, you don't want to forget about them completely. Even though it's a technically... Why does this still make so much sound? Even though it's a bad memory, I was gonna say. Jalapenos are good. Okay, Vio 10 years ago, good post. So what have you learned from jalapenos are good? Tent or something? Ooh, Jesus. Bad camera work right there. Alright, another digging area. looking at my hamster. She's just so cute.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk. And I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Wait, do I have to do more with that stone? Don't know what. Still don't know what the goal of this game is, to be fair. Water? No, that's just the wind, I guess. Yesterday I gave my pet a stuffed moose. And I was holding it, so my pet decided to run full speed at my legs to knock me over and get the moose. And for some reason, bio saying that reminds me of that. That's a smart pet, trying to knock you over so so they can get the moose. Go there first, I'll be right there. But yeah, so far the game isn't great in my opinion. Like the looks of it, I love the looks of it. I like the music a lot. The double jump mechanic and the picking up the lights is very satisfying. But there doesn't seem to be a clear goal, and the story hasn't really grasped me, so... yeah, not great so far. But I guess we'll see. I'll do this one first, thank you.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me.
The first tree.
My tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up. And we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I love sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me. My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Dads are the best, yeah. I guess it's a story about a father that passed away. Which is sad, but sounds like he was a good dad. Which is good. It's impressive how they make like items like this that you find in and around the wild. They fit those items into the story. I'm guessing it's a story and they put the items of the story into the world, but still, it's really well done. Subtle, but well done, I gotta say. And it needs to be well done because it is a story-based game. Like, it sort of like explains, or no, not explains, makes it a more interactive story. Because if you have a story game, you do need it to be a game as well.
We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside.
It's a big fence.
And we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
'Cause you're bigger, mate. Like, I once went back to the house that I lived in until I was like 11, and it looked so small. In my memory, it was so big. I don't think I can go to anything from here. Doesn't seem like it though. Yes, his true self. Yeah, thank you for the biddies. Thank you very much, lad. You should be playing the Ninja Cat game. No? Because you were so excited for it. Catch it. Catch it. Oh. Need to turn around. Ninja Cat game? Got it. The way forward. Oh, those branches retracted, I guess, because it sounds like it. Gonna play the game once I get home from the event. Alright, that sounds good. Got something to look forward to when you get back, instead of only being sad that you're no longer there. Can I... Ooh. Oh, parkour. Can I make it up there? I would really like to. Don't think there's anything up there, so maybe not. Hydrates. That's a good thing to have. Thank you very much. It is very hot here. Oh, that's good. Just wanted to stop by. Going now. Alright, later, Len. Have a good day. And have fun in England. A lot of fun. Later. Vio with the first. Good job. Now I need to remember where the branches were. I think I go left here. Like the sounds, music, and just sounds, like the interactable sounds, other than the footsteps actually, are amazing. Like the footsteps are decent, good enough. But yeah, the other sounds and the music is incredible. Really well done. Like, I think I can hear the birds in the game, but I think I can also hear the birds from outside, like outside my window. And I don't think I can really tell them apart. Well, a little bit. The different birds, I guess, but... It's over here, right? Yeah. Ooh, there's a little thing on the side there. Both sides? Yeah, both sides. And the little one hidden in between. Next area, I guess. Oh, big bad wolf. Oh, we saw that one in the drawings, didn't we?
Stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with
Oh,
him.
Jesus.
He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say
Oh, God. Oh, God.
for everything.
She has no rebuttal? Say something. Oh, what the? I think I'm broken. Oh, that was weird. I can't jump a second time. Sorry, gotta... no worries, man. Don't be sorry. Go whenever you want to. Don't worry about that, nerd. Thanks for being here and have a great day. Ooh. Right, I gotta say this is quite fun. I have to head underneath here, I guess. Yeah. The descending is quite good. I like that. Could be a little bit quicker in my opinion. Like, it's still quite slow, but this does look immense, by the way. They did very well on showing scale, I think. Yeah, they did well on showing scale. Minecraft can learn a thing or two from this. That's well done. They really faded to the green stuff fairly good. So yeah, visuals and sounds, this game's got nailed to a T. Like, one of the best. Even though the graphics aren't great, the visuals still are amazing. They do what they're supposed to do. I wonder if they kept things in mind with the story, like peaks and lows, because they were on a peak when they said the father died, and then you headed down, way down into a low. That would be quite poetic, I guess. Or not poetic, just fitting.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
No good night back? What? Did I speed run through the game? I didn't, right? Alright, new map, I guess. Yeah. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be a bear at least. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this.
Oh, this is dream area.
I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Ah.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was...
Oh, the thing she folded.
And it made me
Birds.
like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
Ah. That's sweet. Now my elbow hurts. What'd you do with your elbow?
I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence.
Welcome back,
I
nerd.
was so scared.
Moved in a bad way, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing so too. Maybe you leaned on one elbow too much, like on the desk.
My dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way.
Oh,
Except he was in the military as well.
bad dad story, I guess.
Every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more, I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
So they met in college. I like how the mom is just showing us around to memories.
Worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time.
Oh,
I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly.
sorry, I'm just gonna turn up the sound of the game a little bit more so that the voices are a little bit louder.
And that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen.
Yeah,
It's
move
like
me.
having the home
I can
always
for
wanted is cursed out
this
of my
time, I hope.
reach.
You get
Thought
lots
being
of
a parent
views.
myself,
Goodbye. Thank you very
how
much,
could I
nerd.
do that
Have
when
a
I
great
couldn't
day.
even be a good son? I'm
Speak to you
sorry.
soon, I
I know
hope.
what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Oh,
Family.
oh,
I'm
that's
so
well done.
glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
That's really well done. Damn, that's well done. I jump on your head. This feels like the story end. That's so well done. But it's not. It seems like there's another road further ahead. Music is so loud. A little bit lower. I love that. Here's something moving. It does feel like this should be the end of the story, but maybe they have little segments. Little parkour session over here. I think I can skip two or one, skip one, I guess. I really tried to. But I honestly don't see the point in that. There's probably like 200 of those little light blobs that you could get. Oh, it's gonna load. Or is that it? Loading. Oh, this is gonna be...
The last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was.
Oh, Jesus.
It was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a
Jesus.
layer left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Right, let's not linger too much. I wanna probably finish this game in one sitting. And I'm guessing it's gonna take me 1.5 hours total, meaning we only have 25 minutes more. We could have explored a lot more, but I don't feel like that would have done anything for me. Little waterfall. Let's go up there. Oop, come on.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture. He also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job or even a strange
Ooh, a
dream
house.
of fox, are something I should be thankful for. Even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it is. I didn't scroll down all the way in the chat. I didn't see the last line. Yeah, it's a really cute game, but the sound and the visuals are amazing, even though the graphics aren't great, obviously, but the visuals do what they need to do, and it's great. But the storytelling isn't really anything you'd really impact. There's an ambulance here. This is gonna come back in the story. But items that you come across in the world do come back into the story that the guy is telling. And the girl, by the way. There's two voices. I don't actually know what they are, but let's go up here. So yeah, I don't like the game that much so far, but still gonna try and finish it in one sitting. Because it really seems to be focused on a story about a guy and his struggles through life, and then his girlfriend relating to him. This is another descent. Nope, that's an invisible wall. It is so hot. It's a forklift. Alright. Don't know how that'll tie into the story. And Dusty, you died! That sucks. To have it happen in that way. A movie called The Girl and the Fox. The Girl and the Fox. How have I not heard of that movie? Don't remind me. Fair enough. I'll shut up about it.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is.
Not a very known movie. Ah, okay.
I thought he would be here so much longer.
I mean, you always think people are gonna be around a lot longer than what they are. Unless they're like balancing on the edge for a while. Which sounds very mean, but I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, if you think about it, if you see your parents twice a year and you have 10 more years, that's 20 more visits. It's not a lot. Oh, back to the bit bag wolf. Oh no, that's the dad, I think, right? Is he gonna die?
In the distance, the first tree
Oh.
along the wasteland.
Man.
She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
I feel like they have had 3 miscarriages, and that's the 3 children that passed away. And that's why he said in the start that they probably can't have kids. I hope that's not the case, but it really seriously feels like it. Bit too bright.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
It's walking so slow. Which makes it more sad, isn't it? Death isn't the opposite of life. It's a part of it. I agree. Yeah, that's very true. Without death, life would be a lot different. And plus, the opposite of life is just lifelessness, I guess. That's a good quote. Yeah. Oh, cutscene. It's a big tree. The first tree. The first tree awakens and gently asks if there is one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, "Ah, fuck, I have to say something? I did not anticipate this. Alright, let me turn down the music a little bit. I turned it up for the voices. Oh no, I pressed skip. Oh no, I all tapped out and clicked back. What would I want to tell the foxes? Fuck, I don't even know. I don't know what I would have said.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream.
Ah, damn it.
Distraction from tomorrow.
Yeah, Sage.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be.
Damn.
The only person that would
Damn.
make the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Damn. If there's anything you could tell your deceased children right before they decease, what would you tell them? That's such a tough question. Jesus Christ. That you love them. That it isn't the end, there's more. Oh, I didn't expect this. Oh, what? Oh, is this the lumberjack area? That does not look like a great bed. Am I the guy? I did not expect this. Oh, they're moving all the stuff out, of course. No reflection. Guess I can't do anything here. This feels very creepy all of a sudden. Wolf, the deer. The deer. Did I hear a dog? You even have reflection in the windows. That's so interesting. Bunny. The baby room? What? Oh, they're moving in here. Oh. And they're having a child on the way. Doesn't look all that pregnant. Oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you. Well, there's one door left. One door. Lumberjack house. We're also using different graphics for this bit. That's interesting. Wait, is that the big fence that we saw? No trespassing. Oh. Well, don't leave your letters out, I guess. Gotta put them away. Yeah, no trespassing. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to wake the wife? And I've just been wandering around. Maybe I've totally missed the point. There's a garage though. Maybe it's in the garage. Invisible walls, invisible walls. No door handle on the garage, I guess. Oh, that's the car they stole. Oh, I can run in this form as well. That's nice. Right, let's try and wake up the wife, I guess. Wifey? Wifey? Or girlfriend, I don't actually know. Maybe not. Maybe we have... Oh. Just have to walk past that, I guess. Am I supposed to do something here? This is so confusing. Oh, that's the mattress. They brought the mattress back? Anti-theft. Well, I can't do anything there, so might as well just look over here. This looks like the way. That looks like where I'm going. Do I have a double jump? No, I do not have a double jump now.
What the hell?
Okay. Music kicking back in. I'm still thinking about what I would have said in that little text box. I don't know. That's like the toughest thing to think about. What you would say to your child who passes away. Man, that's tough. Oh, sorry. The trees kind of like come into view and like stand upright once they do. Like this, it's pretty and everything, but they could have added something, I feel. Okay. That's the music, jeez. Oh, whoops. Oh, the first tree. Yeah, I'm being slowed down.
What is this?
This is such sad vibes. Yeah. Yeah, it is sad vibes. It is quite a lot. Sad vibes. Oh, this is what the dad wrote. Oh man. I'm gonna read this, of course. Oh, the fox with 3 kids. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Wait, I didn't read it out loud. I'm sorry. I read it, but I didn't read it out loud. The first tree. So basically, his dad had like a, well, he's a wood carver and a lumberjack, and he took his child to that tree, the guy that I was at the end, to that tree when he was 6, and they carved his name into the tree, and then a bunch of stuff happened, which made him kind of dislike the stuff that his dad did. Never told his dad, but and then later on, his dad really made an effort throughout the years, trying to get a better relationship, I guess. And eventually, he said, "Okay, I'll come with you to go." And they went to the first tree, and he saw his name there. And then they talked all night. And the dad said, "If this is all I knew, or if I knew this was all I needed to get you to open up, then I would have left you an essay on the log every morning. And yeah, he left a message on the tree, I guess. After he passed away, he did come back to the tree. Okay, so I played through the entire game today. So, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Fuck. First off, I'm glad I played the game. So yeah. That being said, the sound and the music in this game, great, really awesome. Then the visuals, great. I really liked it. I do wish they would have stuck with it for when you became a human, but I kind of want to watch back the stream, but I also want to play it myself. I would recommend playing it yourself. It doesn't take long. I've been streaming for 1.5 hours, and I haven't been sticking to only the story. But yeah, it's really awesome. And I would say, man, I would say for the first half hour of the game, I didn't enjoy it that much. There were some concepts that happened that I'm not gonna mention now, because if you do want to play it, let me not ruin it. They were really nice, but I wish they would have done it a little bit more. Even if that would have made it a little less subtle. Because right now it was really subtle and it was really nice, of course. But I wish they would have made it a little bit less subtle and more in your face. If that makes sense. Because it is a storytelling game. And you want to make the things that you're doing kind of intertwine with the story, if that makes sense. Since it's a storytelling game and not just a story. But yeah, the ending of the game, I would say the last 1/3 of the game was really good. Story-wise, it was really good. Like, they brought things back from the first half of the game. Like, story-wise. So yeah, honestly, really glad I played it, but yeah, to be fully honest, if I was playing this off stream, I probably would have quit like 15 minutes in. They have a double jump mechanic, which is really nice. They have a boost jump, which is really nice, but they didn't really make a lot of puzzles with them. I think they could have done more with that. Picking up lights was really satisfying. Yeah. But yeah, I gotta say I'm really glad I played it to the end. And I honestly did not expect to finish it within the 1.5 hours. I thought I would once I knew there was one child left. But then they ended very quickly all of a sudden, and then there was more. I didn't expect there to be more. Which was nice as well. To bring you down to earth, I guess. Yeah. It kind of left me stumped in some moments, so I became quiet. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. A sad game, so if you don't like sad games, I guess, don't play it. But it was really nice for me, I think. It was also my dad's birthday yesterday, so I don't know. I guess it's just nice. I maybe would have liked it to be a little bit more two-sided. So right now it's very much focused on the guy, but I think the woman had a lot of good points. And well, I would have liked more insight from her, I guess. Because she did say she struggled with stuff, but we didn't really get into that. I'm a sucker for sad games, but I may still play it. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to just sit in your sadness, I guess. Which sounds really sad, but but yeah. That's nice. The Void. And to my love, Elise. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, an Instagram. I think I'll check that out. Heather Terran. Because some of the visuals were absolutely stunning, like genuinely. Thank you to all those who've supported me the past few years online and off. Your support of this game has quite literally changed my life, and I'm indebted to you. That's nice. I think this person, like, well, no, I'm not gonna say. I want you to experience the story and make up your own perception and opinions about the person, because I think that's really what it's about. And I'm still thinking about that damn message the mom would have told their children. It's interesting because I think you just put that in there to read through the things that people would type. Maybe there's a portal somewhere I can see. Hang on. I'm gonna see what people typed. If I can find it. The first three. What did people write? What was your quote for the first three? This will be interesting. Let's see. I'll read them out loud so you also know what I'm talking about. So this is the quote, right? You had to wrote something. I'm curious, but like, I will always be with you, even when my heart stops beating and my lungs fail. I will be with you until the end. It's a nice quote, of course, but the point is that children already passed away, so I don't think that fits very well. You'll be always in my heart. Tell them I'll bring them with me forever. When I'll look at the stars, they'll smile at me. Okay, 150 stars to write your name. 150 stars to write my name. If you're ever feeling lonely, just look at the sky. I will spell I love you. I will always be near you. Always. I'm not gonna read that one. My darlings, I wish it was I lay beneath these roots. Yo, Twixter. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too. Well, too. See you later. I couldn't even read the rest of that quote. That's a really sad quote. Yeah, I don't think I can read that. It's really good, but I don't think I can read it. Okay, the next quote made me feel a little bit better. They said I wrote woof woof. Kind of feel bad now. So the previous damn, I still can't read it. I wrote, don't let your memes be wait. Oh wow, don't let your memes be dreams. And then they said, I regret it 100%. I used a single star I collected. I think these are all the messages appearing on the tree at the end. Well, I was way more driven in... Wait, what's this? I love you and I am sorry that I could not save you. I feel that you are part of nature now, so you will be with me every day of my life. I just couldn't stop crying. You are loved, and the world will never forget. Life's journey begins with one small step. Make that step count. I love you. I love you, and even if I'm not there, I still love you. I'm always with you, even if I'm not there. I wish I had known the quote would be uploaded, or I would have tried a little harder to be poetic. I had a lot of stars too, so apparently I could have written a nice long message. So yeah, I didn't know that at the start, but apparently the amount of stars you had correlates to how long of a message you can write. I would have collected all the damn stars, to be honest, if I'd known that. Played through it, and here's my message. Faith is about what you do. It's about aspiring to be better and nobler and kinder than you are. It's about making sacrifices. I'm not the author, but I appreciate the author. Be well wherever you are. I miss you and think of you. I mean, oh my god. There's over 500 messages. I'm not gonna read through all of them. Okay, yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I still don't know fully what I would have written down. It's really tough to think about 3 miscarriages. Damn. Or not miscarriages, children that passed away. And then having to write a message for them? Fuck. Alright, well that's the end of the game. Yeah, I'm speechless, I guess. Alright. Come on. Yeah, Dusty, I do recommend the game, but just know it takes a bit to get into. I wouldn't know what to say either. Yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna think about it a lot now for some reason. It's something you can't get out of your head, I guess. Yep. So yeah. If you take away anything, I guess I know for a fact I would cry. Yeah, I got really close a few times, to be honest. One of the quotes that I read, oh man. That was the best. It wasn't the best, but it was really good. It was really, I don't know, heartfelt. Okay. Okay. So the game took a little over one, or a little under actually, 1.5 hours to play, but tearing up watching you. Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad. But yeah, I do recommend the game. I think it takes a little bit too long to get into. I would have hoped the story would grab me instantly. Better puzzles, maybe some more mechanics would have been fun. I kind of liked that I didn't tell you what the lights were for, the little stars. Sounds and visuals were amazing, honestly. Story became really good. It became really good. I gotta say, it didn't start off great, but it became really good. And the thing in the start became really relevant to the things in the middle and end, which was interesting. Yeah, a lot of Easter eggs if you listen to the story. So a lot of Easter eggs in the maps and stuff. So look out for things and listen. And yeah. I do wish there were some more options. Commentary mode? I don't know. So I can't adjust the sound whatsoever in here. Would have been nice. Like if I could turn down the music and the voices up, I would have had the voices up all the way. Just as loud as my voice probably. Maybe a little bit less. The camera started to stutter a bit if you go side to side for some reason. Maybe it's different with the controller actually. This is a game people would play with the controller, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling on. Yeah. Thanks for being here, everyone. I guess if you take anything away from this game, it's hug your loved ones and don't get a grudge or anything getting between you. And yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Know that people appreciate you, even if it's just me. And yeah, have a great day and week, month, year, life. Yeah. See you guys soon. Later.